Lovers of their own selves. 2 Timothy 3, 1-2. The Bible warns that in the last days, people would become lovers of their own selves. This means people would become obsessed with themselves, their image, their desires, their opinions, their emotions, their success, and their personal comfort more than they love God or other people. In simple terms, this means selfishness becomes the center of life. Instead of asking, "What does God want from me?" people begin asking, "What do I want?" Instead of asking, "How can I serve?" they ask, "How can I be seen?" Instead of living for righteousness, many begin living for attention, pleasure, applause, money, status, and control. This is one of the clearest signs of spiritual decay because self-love becomes self-worship. A person may not bow down to an idol made of wood or stone, but they can still make themselves the idol. Their image becomes their God. Their body becomes their God. Their success becomes their God. Their feelings become their God. Their social media reputation becomes their God. This is visible today in many ways. People chasing likes, followers, fame, beauty, money, luxury, and personal validation. Many people measure their worth by how many people approve of them. Some people cannot even enjoy life unless others are watching, praising, or envying them. That is dangerous because it trains the soul to worship attention instead of truth. The Bible does not teach that a person should hate themselves. Human beings are made in the image of God. Life has value. But there is a major difference between healthy dignity and sinful self-worship. Healthy dignity says, "God created me, and I belong to Him." Self-worship says, "I am my own God, and no one can tell me what to do." Jesus Christ taught the opposite of selfish living. He taught humility, sacrifice, mercy, forgiveness, obedience, and service. Jesus said that whoever wants to follow Him must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow Him. That means a true follower of Christ does not make self the center. God becomes the center. Self-love becomes dangerous when it causes a person to reject correction. A self-obsessed person often cannot admit wrong. They become easily offended, prideful, manipulative, and hard to teach. They may hurt people but still see themselves as the victim. They may demand loyalty from others but show no loyalty themselves. This spirit destroys marriages, families, friendships, churches, and communities. When everyone loves themselves above all else, nobody wants to sacrifice. Nobody wants to forgive. Nobody wants to serve. Nobody wants to submit to truth. Everyone wants their own way. The Bible teaches that true love comes from God. When people turn away from God, love becomes corrupted. It turns into selfish desire. People begin using others instead of loving them. They only keep relationships that benefit them. If someone no longer serves their ego, they discard them. That is why this warning matters. Lovers of their own selves describes a generation where people are full of self but empty of God. The answer is repentance. A person must turn away from self-worship and return to God. Jesus Christ came to save sinners, cleanse the heart, and restore people back to the Father. Through Christ, a selfish heart can become a servant's heart. A prideful heart can become humble. A self-centered life can become a life that honors God. The question is simple. Are you living for God, or are you living for yourself?